With just a few days to his 4th anniversary as the head coach of the Super Falcons, Randy Waldrum announced that he would be leaving his role due to his wife's health issues. This is the MTN Super Falcons show. Welcome aboard a brand new episode of the MTN Super Falcons show. Now, Randy Waldrum, the first American to handle the 9-time African champion, the Super Falcons, had an eventful time with the team after he was appointed in 2020. From the 2022 WAFCON to the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup and the 2024 Olympics, he did his best to lift the team. This is the MTN Super Falcons show, like I said earlier, and my name is Osereme Inegwenebo, and I'm your host on this jolly good ride. Now, if this is your first time of joining us on the show, this is your one-stop shop for all things the Super Falcons. And when I mean all things, I mean all things off the pitch, on the pitch, their likes, dislikes, everything, even their favorite food, you can find out right here on the MTN Super Falcons show. Today's episode is dedicated to former head coach Randy Waldrum. But just before we unravel all that we have for you on the show today, let's take this really short break and we will be right back.
Is your MTN line blocked? Simply link your NIN to your line to unbuy it. Visit an MTN office close to you today. But if you don't have your NIN yet, hurry to the nearest NIMC office to get your NIN. For more information, visit nin.mtn.ng. MTN. What are we doing today?
Welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us. You are still locked on to the MTN Super Falcons show. Now today on the show, we're shining the spotlight on former Super Falcons head coach Randy Waldrum. We'll be going back to a moment in time when Randy Waldrum reflected on his experience as the Super Falcons coach. Do watch this clip.
I would equate it to a roller coaster ride. It's been very up and down, and early in my time here, obviously, getting to try to learn the culture, try to learn the way the Federation operates, because it's quite different than the way we do it with the U.S. Trying to learn a little bit about the player and the player pool that we had to select from. And we had some down times in the first couple of years. We had some positives, but we had a lot of down periods as well, and for a lot of different reasons, which would take too long to go into. But I think the last year and a half has been very positive. We're definitely in a place now where the ride is going much more smoothly. The team has progressed really well over the last year and a half, and so I'm really pleased with it. But I would describe it as a roller coaster, and now we're enjoying the ride, and hopefully we enjoy it all the way to the Olympics. Well, my first love has to be the team. You know, I think getting to know these players over the last 4 years and watching them not only as great footballers and players, which it's obvious you can see what their talents are on the pitch, but they're just great people. You know, that's the most important thing to me. I want to be surrounded by people that are good people, that have high character, and they certainly do. The other thing that's really I've really come to love is just the fans and the public in Nigeria. It seems everywhere we go now, they're so supportive. They're so positive about the job that I'm doing and the job that the girls are doing on the pitch. So I've come to really love that part of the country, and just the overall work ethic of the people, I think, is amazing to me, is to see how hard they work to get rewarded so little, you know, and that's very, very impressive to me. Well, I've got to be honest. I've really found it hard with the food. I've not found too much that I really feel comfortable eating. Unfortunately, my stomach can't handle the spices, and it seems like most everything has some kind of spice in it. But I've been getting by. I've been getting by. So I really couldn't name one dish that I've really enjoyed. The pigeon, but then when they start talking together, I can't understand a word of the pigeon. It took me a while to understand, that there's different cultures throughout Nigeria that have different languages, and to hear them all come together, it's like a foreign language. Although I know it's English, but I guess the slang in the pigeon is definitely throws me off. I catch myself saying, "Wait, what? What did you say? Slow down!" I don't understand. Some of our staff I can't understand. So it's definitely unique to Nigeria.
Thanks for the memories, Randy Waldrum. We appreciate your time with us. We appreciate your time with the Super Falcons, the highs, the lows. These experiences have shaped the Super Falcons and made them even better. And we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And of course, wishing your wife healing and speedy recovery. Now, we would like to hear from you, our lovely viewers. What is your favorite Randy Waldrum moment with the Super Falcons? What is it? Is it the Olympics? Was it the WAFCON? What would you say has been your fifth time with Randy Waldrum and the Super Falcons? You can let us know by visiting our social media platforms at MTN NG on Instagram and X, that's formerly Twitter, MTN Nigeria on Facebook and YouTube, and of course our very own pages, Super Falcons Show, across all social media platforms. Like I always say, follow us across all social media platforms for the very best of information and content about the Super Falcons. Because even before it gets on the show, we've already dropped it on the Super Falcons Show page. So you want to be following us across all social media platforms. And now, just before we go, congratulations to Super Falcons striker Ifeoma Onumonu, as she has joined French First Division side Montpellier. She is the first Nigerian lady to do so. You see our Falcons, they're doing amazingly well. And we know that it can only get better. Now remember not to forget that this show airs 9 a.m. every Tuesday on NTA. And if you miss it, not to worry. We have got you covered. You can always catch it on MTN's Ayoba app. Till I come your way in the very next episode, allow me to first of all thank the guys making things happen behind the scenes. That is my producer, Tayo Ogunsheye, Big Jimmy, Bode Olotu, and of course, Uche. My name remains Osereme, and I will see you in the very next episode. Toodles!